Hi, we're here today in San Diego at MBA's CREF conference. Joining me today is Stacy Ackermann, Global Managing Partner at K&L Gates. Hi, Stacy. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for joining us. So we'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Can you tell us about your journey as you ascended to your current role?
Sure, absolutely. So I've always been a practicing lawyer and I've always been in big law. I joined as an associate and came through the ranks as income partner, equity partner. I led our global real estate finance group for approximately 12 years. And during that time, I also sat on our firm's management committee. And as of July 1 of this past year, I stepped into the role as global managing partner.
Wow. So along your career, can you share with us something that you learned that was pivotal in your career?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's hard work. I don't think there was a lightning bolt moment. There was a series of lightning bolt moments in which you just have to keep going. I think learning that it wasn't going to be one thing that changes the trajectory of your career. Instead, it's every day just hard work and going after it and consistency. And so I don't think there was one event that really was pivotal in my career other than learning that you needed to just put the hard work in and make sure at the same time that people saw what you were doing and that you are articulating your views, you're articulating your journey, you're articulating your priorities for the firm. And that, I think, is what resonates within my law firm.
So as you think about your positions and some of the things that you're already talking about, what other traits do you think are important to be an effective leader?
Authenticity. I think that's first and foremost is authenticity. And I think for me, it started being important in developing relationships, both internally within the firm and most importantly, externally. And to create those relationships and what we do in commercial real estate, having the relationship as the foundation of what you're doing is, number one, important to the overall business relationship. It also makes it a lot more fun. Mm-hmm. But I think you need to cultivate those relationships in an authentic way. And I think that also translates into leadership within the firm and within the industry, is being an authentic leader and someone who is loyal, dedicated, but also just very upfront about who you are and what you are doing and how you're going to get there.
Can you share a piece of advice with the next generation of women?
Absolutely. Don't discount the hard work. It's the hard work that really made me successful in my career. First and foremost, I needed to be a good real estate lawyer. Like, that's the foundation. Building relationships along the way, but that hard work, and I do see in some of the younger generations, people just expect it to all work out, right? But it takes a lot of hard work to get there, and creating that foundation where you're really good at what you do, that's the most important thing to do early in your career. And once you're really good at what you do, then those relationships begin to happen organically, right? And you need to be intentional. It is organic, but you need to be intentional about making the time and the effort to create those relationships. And again, it's more fun to do that. So it's easy to do once you realize that you're going to have a lot more fun and satisfaction by doing it. But that would be my advice to the younger generation of people coming in earlier in their career, is work really hard, be really good at what you do, and then just have fun creating relationships.
Yeah, and then the rest of it happens, and you obviously have made it happen.
Well, every day is a new adventure.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.